Well, hello there, everybody. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. Good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever it may be for you. It's Iconius, and as we get the game booted up, and welcome back to some more Darkest Dungeon. Just kind of chilling out and just playing, hanging out today as we make hopefully some more progress on this. Last time we definitely made good headway towards taking out some of the bosses and everything. Let me just make sure. Oh.
You remember our venerable house?
Okay. Alright, had the desktop audio game captured, so should be good. But
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
yep, so at this point we got most of our heroes up to at least level 3 to do a bunch of the level 3 quests and all that. And any lower level ones we'll kind of just work on as we go, but they're not immediate priority, to put it like that. So I think one of our biggest things we are trying to work on is, trying to get us some more paintings. We're good in the crest department. That we're definitely good in. Oh yeah, and last part as well, we got a blueprint. Okay. So we got ourselves a blueprint, but we're gonna need the actual materials to, well, craft it. Oh. Well, Jester's is the cheapest, but also it's not like the craziest good then. Let's say, which the buildings are nice, but they're, or districts, but like they're not an immediate priority. So, yeah, what's the group I had set up last time? Okay, yep. Leper, Flagellant, Plague Doctor, and then Vestal. Okay. And yeah, let me see if I can remember which we were going for. Caregivers Convention. Okay. I think Caregivers Conventions is like the free... I think if I remember right, that's like the free medical ward stuff. That's what I'm thinking of. But I think I remember as well. Okay, I think I was trying to go for the Grave Robber Lucky Talisman, because that thing is amazing. Because because if we give her that, then she just like, her dodge will be through the roof pretty much with that and the camouflage cloak. So I think that's what we were going for, because yeah, it would make sense, because that's why I ran the Plague Doctor and the Flagellant, to lower the overall bleed requirements and all that. But yeah, we also got Leper, who's got the max damage out stuff. Okay, yeah, there was this Snake Oil, plus 25% versus Eldritch. What is your HP? Your HP is at 56. Alright, yeah, I still want the quick draw on you, but... you, I may equip that onto, just so you can do a little extra against them. Well, honestly, you know what? Okay, he'll put the Flagellant in a dangerous spot, but I think that'll be pretty alright. Plus, it helps, given he literally has skills dedicated to, you know, healing himself back up. And I think we'll give you the snake oil. Yeah, I want that first round stuff on him, even if, like, our leper really has a bad time hitting. Still did pretty decent. But now let me make sure that there's nothing in the cove. Yeah, because both y'all are ruins phobes, so I don't think I was going for the ruins in that. Okay. I think I was, so I'll make sure that I believe I upgraded everyone last time. Yep. Alright. Well, gotcha. Right. And you have the thing that... Yeah, you have Sanctuary to prevent the nighttime ambush. Or... Bring 4 just in case, and then 2 keys, and then that should be it. And 2 medicinal herbs, so we can cleanse the fish corpses for extra treasures. Yeah, I think that should be good.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Oh.
They must be flushed out.
Okay, well, this is a fairly straightforward path. All we gotta do is just clear out room battles. Yeah, but while it's usually hard to bleed the fish people, that's why we're bringing along the flagellant, because his whole thing is every attack he does lowers their resistance. It's gonna help us out by a lot. Okay, now, which one of y'all's the most decent at disarm? Huh. Plague Doctor, really. Would not expect that. It's not 100, but it is basically damn near guaranteed. The only bad part about this group is if we ever do end up getting like shuffled around, they're not really well optimized. It's kind of a group that I need them to hold the positions they're currently in. But there you go. Don't even need to worry about the poison. Nice. Oh, but he didn't even get the blade off. Okay, I don't have the thing that de-stealths them.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You know, I am surprised. Out of everything you missed the leper. That's honestly kind of impressive. I can't even deny. But let's purge it. Unfortunately, I don't think shifting around their position affects anything. Yeah, they just do whatever. All I do is stress wave. That's all their business is. Okay.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
So I know they got decent like resistance against everything, but I mean like, gotta work with me at least a little here. No, they don't. Right. At least one hidden compartment, and oh, that was a good use.
Now it must be carried home.
And basically now we're gonna hold out until potentially we run to a hidden treasure room. It's about to say this is nothing but just the annoyance gang. That's it, regardless, he's dead, so that's perfectly fine.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
But I say, please stop being disgusting. No one likes it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ooh. Not saying there. Still good enough. That's like, that'll heal a decent amount. Alright, what's her chance to hit? 64?
Eradicated.
Damn good, 64. Ah, come on. Granted, everything in this game is kind of rather speedy, but still, it's like, I'd like to get at least just one little poke.
At least
That's all I ask.
success. Wealth beyond measure.
Damage stone.
The brave and the foolhardy alike.
Plus 10% damage, minus 4% dodge. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the anti-venom for that. And of course we're gonna risk our light going out for better loot. Alright, oh, that's not great. Yeah, so because we ever get surprised, it means Leopard kind of just... his turn kind of gets wasted. But there, the formation's fixed now immediately. So I'm at least going to try and delay their turns. There we go. Now my hope is Leopard could just hit him and take him out in one go. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start working on you. Oh boy. I thought I got a little more time than that, but apparently not. Wow, that crucifix on him is actually like doing wonders for helping him do like even a little extra damage. Yeah, and he upped his protection. I'm gonna hope I can get someone to... Yeah. I probably should have just taken the killing blow, but... Yeah, I really should have. But, him healing him's better than, I guess... Essentially the...
At the very precipice of oblivion.
Never mind. No, I should just went for the killing blow. Oh well. Oh damn!
If only to bleed again.
Okay, really? Now we can't just start hitting anything? Alright, but he's dead next turn.
Mortality clarified in a single.
Can y'all just chill? Please?
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Like, granted, I know he helps the party and actually gets way better the more he's hurt, but like, I don't appreciate it.
Masterfully executed.
Let's say, there, we actually managed to get ourselves back to the standings we were on for, before this. Ooh, and that's what I'm talking about. And that one will now just naturally die. With even more poisons.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay. Here, we'll just drop the damage stone. Nice. I think that's almost always just positive. I don't think I've ever had a negative event happen with that giant ship piece. All right, but here we go. Now you should be dead. And then hopefully the Vestal, she can just take out this guy then.
Continue the onslaught.
There we go.
Destroy them all.
Oh, it does have like a bad attack, be it like first, like in the very, very first row. Okay. Damn, nice girl.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright. Let's see here. I do need the money. Alright. We're gonna toss torches. We should have enough to get us through the rest of this. Oh, but I do want Crest as well. Alright, I'm gonna kick myself later. You know, I completely forgot he's interested in this stuff, so actually bringing the medicinal herbs was kind of pointless. Because he's just gonna want to probably examine each and every one of them.
Decimated.
Try and stop y'all before y'all do anything.
Well struck.
Nice. There, they don't get any turns in this. That's it. I just want to do that just so I can get a little damage going on towards him. Now you don't need to do that. It's already got enough. It's already gonna be like enough buffs as is. Dang it, better he buffs this thing than fucking wide mouth. I never realized they were actually called that wide mouths.
The flesh is knit.
Oh,
The slow death.
good. All right, he's done. He's finished next turn, so we just prioritize this. Oh, nice. They didn't even get a final hit off before he goes. It's actually a pretty solid team. Like, only difference is if we want to make it more damage based, then we would just interchange the Vestal with somebody else. Maybe put in a Musketeer or something like that. But there, I think, yeah, they're all done. They're all officially dead. And just get a bunch of party heals before we call this. Nice.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, that's it, because it either heals your stress or it gives you a buff. Really good buff, all things here. So I don't know if I'll even bother camping. I mean, we don't have that many rooms left. It could turn out bad, but...
Ambushed by foul invention.
Well, I guess if I do go ahead and just camp, I hate to waste the damage buff, but if we go ahead and just camp, then I can feast and then get that stress healed up. We'll do this one last fight, and then we'll then camp in the next room, just so we can at least make some sort of use out of it. My hopes will be that he'll also scout again. Okay, it's a bunch of basics. Nice. I appreciate it. Stun. Alright. You. I don't like whenever you attack. I don't like when you do anything. Like, the moment you even start thinking about doing a thing, I hate it. Okay, thank goodness. Brian is like one of those moves I always just like wince at because I'm like, please don't infect me, please don't infect me, please don't infect me. Okay, there. If I do that, then when it reaches my plague doctor's turn. Oh, I might actually be able to do this if I can get the bleed off. Okay, no, he's dead. He's dead. So now just do that. That should kill him. Alright, well, he'll be guaranteed dead next turn, please. Nice. Oh no! Minus 40 dodge, whatever shall I do? Nah, my guy whose whole thing is, despite the fact I can buff his dodge, he just gets smacked around a lot and then smacks you back for even more.
Push on to the task's end.
Alright, here we're gonna drop the medicinal herb so he can get some more crest. Triple journal. How well, dear friend, exemplary warrior, survivor of the king's wars and many sorties in these halls, met an ignoble end. We were weary, Howell and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Weariness, it appears, has a murder streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away. Another giant fall in our mad pursuit. I'm alone now. Weary, but unbound. I press on. Ah, you touch it. Wow, you have a lot of stuff that you're about to lose, like, in this 1 second. Yep. All right. Yeah, because we need to feast, because some of us are doing pretty bad in the stress department.
The battle may yet be won.
So here for you. So that way I don't forget. There goes all a little protection and a little less stress. And then encourage you. I'm blessed with good health for today, at least. Bro, you've been swinging that sword very well. Or as well stocked. He has too much speech.
resistance, may we find victory.
It's literally going outside the boxes. What is this? Trails of game? Wait, no, was it Trails of that had stuff? I remember some game, like, it could be a Trails of game. I mean, Trails of games, they just have a fuck ton of dialogue in general, but there was some game I know where it's like, it was such a common, they had so much dialogue in it that it would constantly, like, go, like, off the thing. I'm not crazy. Well, I mean, I am crazy, but, like, not in this particular moment. But I seriously can't remember because I think it's been a while. Holy shit, guys! I mean, I appreciate it, but hot damn. Lima, no quarter. Nice, and then we can immediately start poisoning him as well. Yep, that should kill him. Perfect.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
But Constitution, plus 30 Blight resist, plus 30% disease resist. That actually wouldn't be too bad for the forest, so I think I'll take that. Alright, we'll take a risk. Of course. Oh, you resisted it. Ah, damn it. Well, figure we're gonna have at least one of these. How do you... I know I asked this multiple times. How do you miss that? Genuinely. Let's say this thing's protection is so high that it's like it's just in our best interest to try and get it before it like keep stacking the debuffs on it before it really does some heavy damage. That protection is coming in clutch though. Yeah, come on. Okay, good. I love how you've been able to hit every other high evasion thing, like, in this place so far, but literally the giant crab is where you struggle. What, is there a disease? You got crabs? Is that what's going on here?
Monstrous
Nice.
size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Inordinate exsanguination. I don't even know what that exsanguination even means.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You said that multiple times. A lot of them turn out to be true, but I feel confident we can do it. We got this. And of course, it's gonna be the very last room. Alright, good. We didn't discover any treasure rooms in this, so I feel pretty alright. Touch the coral. I am so sorry. Well, at least it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but like, not terrible. Yeah, we'll just run. We've got enough cash and all that. We'll just run full torch for like the remaining bit. Alright, he's gonna want to poke that. Alright, here we'll toss the torches, keep that, and we can toss the shovels. Oh, he doesn't want to touch it. Nice. I appreciate the little bit of restraint. All right, good, good. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Damn, really? 5 to 10. I hope for max. Nope, I can just hope for nothing. I was gonna say, hey, we don't need to start being rude about it. Wait, we can chill. We can relax. I said we could chill. I said we could relax. Here, please just get poisoned because then I will kill it. How do you keep... You're only 40%. Alright, there, well, he'll just naturally kill it. About to say, Gladiator ain't too bad. He's just kind of a big punching bag. Like that! And you're basically... Oh, you're not done. Oh, you're not done. But you're gonna make it so that the only thing you can do is your dinky little knife.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
You're adventuring. Here, you poke it. Well, ain't that just not useful at all?
The things are driven back for
Oh well, it works. Got a crap ton of money, got a lot more crest, and we got a lucky talisman. Cophobe! Oh, no, but like, that's the one place I need you in. Egomania. Damn it, that's like the worst.
none may know the horrifying depths of their enquiries.
Hey. Weird Council. While strange utterances and unsettling chants typically characterize such events, we have been assured there's no real danger present in the rituals themselves. Okay. Yeah, they're just level 2. They're just level 0 occultist. I mean, pretty okay. But with that, let's see here. Alright, Sharpening Sheath. Crit chance on melee skills. Not too bad, but like entirely needed. Alright, Leper Mask just makes it that he's really good at resisting things. Bloody Herb. That is nothing but good, and that just makes it so that his incision skills actually, like, pretty decent. We'll consider it, because that's just... I mean, it's rare. I wouldn't say particularly rare, pretty much, but it's hard to find stuff that is literally nothing but benefits in this game, so even if it's not, like, his main thing, that's still just pretty good. That is also really good, because that's just more resistance and more max HP. Plus 20% bleed skill chance. That's also really good. Not yet. Okay, well, those are our options, and honestly, the only one that I'm not, like, immediately wanting to go for is Sharpening Sheath. Mostly because with Dismiss, I literally am, like, running the point-blank shot thing. Kind of, like, really curious to go for that, because that's also more deeds, which, if I remember right, is deeds for the... Yeah, deeds are for the weaponsmithing, which we could... If we go ahead and prioritize that, then we can get... we could get one of these maxed out. Besides, we've been kind of doing a shitty job prioritizing paintings, so hey, it's bad about like pushing it back a little further even. Blade Amulet, that wouldn't be bad as well, but... And I'm mostly just thinking because of the fact that realistically, the stuff I have on right now, I mean, the disease one's good because that's just helpful, but like the others are kind of just... I mean, this is literally just sitting here because I have nothing else to give them. So that's why I'm thinking. Alright, but I want to see, though, how much is that going to cost to get that off of you? 1680? That's not bad. I want to get that one off him specifically because, well, I need him for the fucking, literally the Cove is the biggest thing I need to bring him in, so, yeah, I think... Is there anything we can do to lower the cost? We can do that. Then we can do that.
Various methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
Okay, 1260. Yeah. That's alright, buddy. Nah, but you needs it. Their higher power. Picard's chill, and so is Johnny. So I don't think we need to immediately prioritize put them. Alright, so this is the ruins though, so what do I want to do? Alright. I think I want to definitely bring in Duck, because we need to work on her a bit. We could bring in Reynold. Too bad. Smite, it's a lot of unholies in there, so he's kind of just always the perfect one for the ruins. Yeah, I've already got Holy Lance, so... Bringar. Yep, you don't got nothing towards the ruins, so it'll be decent. I don't know who I put in that other slot, though. Could do Godfroy. Especially because it gives a chance to just go ahead and put that lucky talisman to use. Okay, there. Take that off you. Beast. We don't encounter a lot of beast in there. You just have stink oil, and I think I'll give you the quick draw charm. Mostly for the extra critical to help out, because, well, with that, ups your chances to basically be 18, so like nearly a fifth. Oh, a double-edged pendant. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, put that. Ancestor scrolls. Here, we could just get that. Here, we give Reynold heavy boots, since man's not winning awards for being speedy in any regard anyway. So then here, you could just have the worry stone. You have a cool rock. You've got heavy boots, which are good. Do I want to give Reynold the Sun Ring? I feel like that'd be pretty decent on him. Versus Eldritch. Now, we don't encounter Eldritch often in there. Yeah. Alright, I think we'll give Reynold the Sun Ring. Should be pretty decent. Yeah, because that's just something good. Okay. Alright. So here, let's go ahead and lower the costs.
Every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Here, let's pop up and like sell some of our stuff. So we don't need a Crusade. I don't need a Blightstone. Not that damage. What's this? That could be decent. Nah, I've got more better things. Protection Stone, I've got way more better things. Skill chance. Okay. There. That'll be it for now. Okay, good pros already updated. Alright, you. And yep, everyone's up to snuff. Do I want elimination? Wouldn't be bad. Nah. And then we'll keep this setup though. Alright. Definitely gonna be hoping to make some money in this department though. So here as well. I'll just get rid of the Knight's Crest. And there's that. Quickening Satchel we keep just because you never know. But there. Alright. Should be enough money to at least help us make the expedition. Oh, what is this one called? Vengeance Dire. Huh. Right. Everyone's up to snuff. Everyone is up to snuff. So... Alright, I don't care about the bleed resist. Shadow Fade we could keep, because, well, you never know when stuff will get bucky wucky. Alright, Reynolds got the Holy Lance, though, which is what really, really matters. Eight. Alright, we'll need 4 for that. Guess getting Iron Maidens. Guess we do that, and then... Yep, I think the rest should be good.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Alright, explore 90% of rooms. Okay, so unless there's something special up here, what we do is we'll run straight upwards for this bit, and then run straight back downwards. And then we can make our way to the left side. Just maybe I had a little more food, but oh well. Okay, these guys are nothing, so we should be able to take them out easy. So 13, 7, 13. Yep.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That I can do. Because this thing's pretty decent at it. You did have a thing for code. Okay, no. Alright, good. I was about to say, I didn't think you had anything towards the ruins, but wanted to make sure. Oh boy, do I. We are in perfectly good standing right now, and we haven't done any rooms. Oh no, I'm so stupid.
The star spawned horror.
Okay. Hand of Light, so that buffs you up. Gives you the chance just adrenaline back here, and then we can work our way of getting everyone else back upward.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is not actually that optimal of, like, working everyone back to their positions, though. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lunge. Because then 11 to 23. 12 to 26. Okay, that doesn't guarantee a kill, though. If we hit... We're gonna hand the light again. Alright. Here, I could at very least keep Holy Lancing it. Oh, come on, girl, I gave you so much dodge, please. Alright, I need to get backward.
Inspiration and improvement.
There, because I need to work on getting her up this way.
Waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Well, didn't work out, but at the very least, that's why we got Holy Lance to keep this up. Yeah, this is not a good group for this. But at least she's back. Jay's like, back upward. Actually, no, this is literally my formation, so that shift around worked. Alright, you got 6% damage, which seems like that will actually not mean anything, but eh. Judge should at least heal you up a little bit. Alright, 715, 3 to 7. It's about to say, let's try and get the blight off. Alright, are you still adrenaline? You are. 8 to 15.
Grievous injury.
How much are those? 3? Ooh. God, their protection are so high. Oh boy. How the hell? Oh, because I have like plus 200% damage.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Oh shit!
Pursuit of glory. Gold.
We're dead. We're so dead. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Literally, even if we win this, it's like we're kind of just screwed. We got then just immediately leave. We're dead. We're genuinely dead.
How quickly the tide turns.
Because I don't think we can run away from this. I think once you're in it, you're done.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may.
Oh, shit.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Yeah, alright. Well,
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is.
lost that lucky talisman I worked my ass off for, and literally just lost my duck. Oh, well. I mean, to be fair, the Hellion, she wasn't really doing much for us anyway, but still. Alright, well. All idle heroes. Okay, well, you two need to fucking go then. Alright. So what we got now this time? Our beast ring. Way worse options. Okay. Way worse options, and well, we got enough open slots now. We gotta start rebuilding a group. And a new one. God-fearing will only weapon tinker. Okay, gotcha.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Okay. Alright. Well, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to run a low-level quest now to start building these guys up. So here. And we need money. We need a good chunk of change. Okay. So luckily you're the one that will just use to buff the invigorating vapors, so that'll work. Right. Is there any of these that give out deeds? No. But we could work towards paintings, at the very least. That's something we can work on. Brawler's gloves, plus 20% damage in position 1. I mean, that ain't bad. Okay. Here, sell the head. I don't give a shit about the heads. Book of Intuition. Okay. Alright, well here. Alright. So you two. Alright. We'll only pray for stress relief. Is that both of y'all? No. Okay, that's not worth it. Okay, so one of y'all just needs to just do this at a time. Okay. There. Also, no, I just realized that the long quest, we can't do a long quest right now. We do not have the resources for that. There's not a good group for that. So I think a short one will just fulfill our needs. Man at Arms? It's better than nothing. Caregivers Convention. Well, it would be low, good chance, but... So let's say here, the Throne Dagger tech, because your whole thing is you can mark... Well, you'll be able to mark them. Okay. Because we at least could, if we could at least go ahead and get this event, then that would give us an edge to kind of like start working back on some people. There, while you're doing that, I can at least just get you that bull mech off. Alright, Kulai, here you need to get that mark. There. Alright. Do I want to do that one, though? This isn't a good group for that. No. Alright, we gotta run short. There. Yeah, do that, and this is basically the bare minimum supplies we can bring with us. And then here, get lunge for if we ever get surprised and you should work your way back up. So yeah, but Kulai can basically mark people, and then means Griffin and them can kind of just go ham on it, and we'll take pick to the face instead. So lunge, throne, and then toxic trickery will be decent. Man, it really sucks about the like talisman, but oh well. Well, actually, here, no, you... well, actually, quick draw talisman, it doesn't make sense, because I was thinking, like, because then you can mark off the very start, but then it's like, but then that kind of doesn't... It makes it not really worth it. Tell you what, though, what you can do... Here, you could have the beast ring, though, since it is... I'm trying to remember, they count as beast... I think, yeah, these ones count as beast, basically. It's, not eldritch. Okay. Alright, well... It's time to go. Time to build ourselves back up, because, wow, that did not go at all. Good.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Okay. It's a good thing we literally have a bandage wrath start, and we're not risking anything. We're just gonna go on through, like full torch at the ready. Probably should have then actually just brought the sun ring on one of them, but also with low levels, you never really know how things can go. All right, 5 to 9. So now just start buffing our dodge over and over again. If I image you, 7 to 14. Yeah.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Yeah. It's all good. You know, we could literally just not, like, literally today, guys. Could we just not? There, pick to the face.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, 7 to 14. 6 to 12. Here, I'm gonna call shots on you. Up that damage slightly. That say because Quinn can definitely just take him out.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
And then boom, just fire and kill him.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, so one more fight over here, but if it's a hallway fight, then hopefully it could just be something small.
Blazing star is born.
Okay, like that.
Another one falls.
That's it. Could you nervous stab and kill one of them? No. Not at all. That's why you absolution up. Care some of that low stress.
Be gone, fiend.
Please, when our reinforcements show up. Okay, good. Well, I mean, I'll be facing them soon if I don't fucking kill this thing. Thank you.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, good. Then I can go ahead and see, is that gonna be a thing? Yep. But then I have to worry about. But I deal with it. I mess with nothing. This is the safe run through. Unless I see shit that is literally a chest and box, I don't want it. I want nothing to do with it. Okay, simple setup. We can deal with this. Let's keep hoping for that crit, but oh well. Nice.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Obliterated.
Nice.
This expedition at least promises success.
That it does. I think we're gonna be in perfectly good standings. Except Bottle over here, but if the antiquarian gets it, I mean that's like the least of my worries. Just here for treasure purposes. Oh boy, we got Madman. Really keep hope for this crit. Okay, good. But we can totally just take him out this turn. Where it hurts. Alright, you 80% chance, 6 to 11. Good. Destroyed, indeed. Well, didn't need that. Wait, is that the bad one? Plus 8% stress? Yeah, that's the bad one. Warden's done? Okay, I was not saying minimum will kill it, so. Rage, 78%. Good. Really? Really? We need to do that? Right at the end. Alright, 713, an 8 pound. I'm not guaranteed to kill it this turn, so cure yourself. Cure yourself and give yourself more dodge. Please, dodge! A talisman didn't help you. Well, I mean, not you, but another grave robber. A talisman didn't help you. Buff and you don't help you. There, it's done. Okay, small chest. I don't got nothing. And it's trapped. Of course it is. Alright. This last bit here. Nope. I ain't gashing myself and give myself a little more stress. Deadly, plus 2% crit. Alright, that ain't bad. Slugger. You literally do not have a single melee skill in your kit. You don't have a single one! There. Well, now, gotta put you in treatment. Alright, well, at least we got the new boss here. Oh, and that does give us a chance for another legendary bracer, at least. So, okay, let me think here. Okay, there is a flagellant. Alright. Because yeah, so the flesh boss here basically we'll get a lot more context when we see it, of course, but this is the boss that you can absolutely wreck its day if you bring a flagellant with you. Like, a flagellant will absolutely destroy this thing's day, so that's why I'm like debating if I want to just bring him or just run my setup. It's basically my setup would involve swapping out our antiquarian with you. That's because you can also mark as well to give them just extra damage to help out with. I think that may work out. You do have the worries, which sucks, but I do want that legendary bracer, and jumping on it as soon as possible will do as well. It's nighttime ambush. Okay. That's it. That gives us at least one ally that can do that. So, it's kind of what I'm thinking would still be pretty decent. Okay. Well, I guess just to even make sure, let me just go ahead and check what's the others around here. Alright, cultist pots, another blade amulet, which wouldn't be bad. Another brawler's gloves wouldn't be bad. Cool, but like not 100% needed. Compared to a legendary bracer, they're pretty meh. A legendary bracer, like, that's just extra damage, and I can easily cancel that out with the worry stone. And like I said, with this setup, I can at the very least have the occultist who can even help out with marking targets. So 8% dodge. So in here, you know what? You can even have the charm that helps you potentially even do even better with your healing and make it potentially worth the damn. Yeah, but I usually like to bring a flagellant into these, but I just don't think we have the setup in that case. Oh, I forgot I had the medic's boots. Okay, here. Alright, that works. Everyone's kitted out with something, and we're good. Sweet. Oh, and just make sure, do you have that? Yeah, you have the unspeakable communion. Well, food. Buy a full stack and a half torches, and then get 3, and then that's basically all we can work with. And we'll hope we run into a treasure thing.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb. as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment.
You're telling me.
Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating...
I'm like looking at the result of this, and I'm like, how do we even actually get this bad?
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Okay. And my goal is to fight like the least amount of things as possible, like leading up to this. So we are in safe mode right now. If we can continue scouting places, that'd be great, but my goal is just get to the boss, murk it, and then if we got enough food to last us, then we can explore around. Okay, maggots, we can deal with this. I love that you finally put that crit to use and used it against some maggots. Absolution, so we just get that stress down. What? Guys, no, stop using your nat 20 so early. Guys, it's maggots. Chill. I mean, I don't like them either, but like, I mean, come on. Wow, they really, really hate those things. I don't blame them, but still. Like, can we not save it for this room? Throw dagger. And you don't crit on the pig? Alright. So let me see, at the very least, how much does rage just do naturally? Okay, I could just one-tap it. I didn't, but I could have. Alright, you need to go. Abyssal artillery, do you even do decent damage? Not really. But we can at least mark it so Kulai can do more damage against it next turn. Oh boy. She's gonna get ball and chained unless she can dodge it. Oh no, he's actually still gonna aim for her. Get from back. Well, everybody that could have gotten stunned, you're like the least I was worried about.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright. There we go, 1427. I will say that as long as we get the marking tech going for us, then it's like we'll be able to mess things like up. So that's kind of like the angle I'm going to be banking on in this. I may swap out, come time for the boss, then I may swap out her for the Blight skill. Or I may just keep damage. Not sure. We'll see how I'm feeling in the moment. Do you have anything that could deal, like, damage? Here, at least try and get her peeled up. Boom.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I don't have anything to cleanse that food, so I ain't fucking with it. Why I gotta be rude like this? Come on, I just got here. Why I miss like that? Come on, what are we doing here? There, here, at least mark her so we can get a guaranteed kill. Alright, it's a good thing you're in front row because you're gonna start absolutioning you just for the rest of this fight to get that stress down. Alright, 5 to 9, 5 to 9. I can at least debuff you, it lowers that damage. I say, stop hitting me with your sticks.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
There, mark you. I don't think I can hit them with the dagger, but... Does that heal? No, it doesn't heal bleeding. Alright, 5 to 9. Yeah, it doesn't. I was about to say, here, just become it and then just immediately take a swing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, I'd say, like, when you have an abomination on your team, literally, like, this right here, the restraint padlock's, like, damn near mandatory. Like, if you don't want them. Mostly it's because, like, his normal form really is just kind of worthless.
Stuff is only the first.
I guess there's some use for it. Like, it's really only useful for, like, stunning and that bit of poison, really. But, I mean, there's so many better methods. But a lot of times I just wait until I get that padlock just to help me out. But otherwise, whenever I've done run-throughs where I don't really get it in time, I kind of sparingly use him. Here, we're gonna mark you. Alright, now who's it gonna be worth it? Okay. Might have been better used on him, but we'll deal with it. That's fine. I was gonna say, he's already infected, so I mean, like, nothing more you can do to him. Alright. 88. Okay.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Bang, guys. I mean, granted, I would also feel dizzy after getting smacked with a giant spiked ball, but, like, come on. Can't all just be doing it. Range 7 to 14. Sweet. Yeah, getting with crit. Getting crit with Abomination, though, is pretty nice, just because that's just provides that little bit of stress relief just to help out with the transformation state. How the hell am I, like, full up on like, an expedition I haven't given, like, minimal exploration effort into? Alright, now this is where we unfortunately just gotta play the corner game and take a guess on which corner it's in. Alright, not a bad encounter. We can deal with this. Q.
Another one falls.
You know, I've seen these, like, I'm looking at these carrion eaters, and literally when I was on social media today, I got reminded of that scene from King Kong with the fucking, like, worms, the giant worms eating the guy, and he's swinging at them with a machete. God, I remember. I was like instantly re-traumatized because I'm like, God, that's such a bad way to go. And in case you've never seen King Kong, do it. It's a pretty good movie, but also that scene is kind of rough. It is not great feeling. Let's say start patching yourself up. Yeah, but she's got nothing to do. She's kind of just like a good small medic.
Ghoulish horrors
We ain't messing with that shit.
driven into the
Are you crazy? Look at it. It's a wheelbarrow bullshit. Actually, honestly, I'd probably prefer if it was just bullshit, but... We'll hit the crit one of these days against these damnable pigs.
eradicated.
Good. Oh, I could rage against him. Let's see here. 6 to 11, 7 to 13.
The ground
Nice.
quakes.
Nice. That's what I like to see around here. That's not what I like to see. Fortunately, beggars cannot be choosers. Most of the time. Nine to 17. You get that massive range jump, though. That was something fierce.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Flagellant, macaroni. Flavia. Here, try to get a native quirk removed off to you. Litomania? Yeah, not bad. Oh, and we'll be able to see. Is that our boss fight? That's our boss fight. Alright. Sweet, let's go ahead and just take a rest then. Feast.
Spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Man, that's a fucked up shit, bruh. Here we go. But give everyone extra speed. Remove one disease? Oh shit. Wait a minute. The quickening. There. And boost your speed further. Hell yeah. Then ready for battle. Let them come. What is horrific? Yes, so I'm at ease. Blessed are we that no fear has overtaken us. We are out of wood.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I wish I said more, but I think it would be funnier just being like, yeah, we're out of wood. Alright.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
In Radiance, may we find victory, indeed.
Squirming,
Alright.
hoarding, and ever expanding. This
So here's the Inchoate Flesh. So the main gimmick with this boss is it's all one boss. Now, depending on the different body parts it'll do different attacks, basically. So I believe the heart thing here heals. I believe that's a straight up attack that either bleeds or stuns, and I can't remember what this thing does. I think this is the stress one. The head, I believe, is always constant, and that just attacks. The main thing to keep in mind with this is that, once again, they're all one entity. They all share one health bar. So that's why classes like Flagellant or Plague Doctors even can mess these up. Because what it is pick their multi-hit abilities, and they'll target multiple foes, and if they get all their statuses to proc, it's kind of like the equivalent of you're getting more out of a single attack than usual. But whichever body parts in you do want to look at, because several do have higher protections than others. Yeah. But that, we could just go ahead and start messing them up. We don't really have a status game going on, so all this is just going to be like hitting them as hard as we can, killing them as fast as possible. Yeah, so the heart heals. Yeah, so I'm going to mark the heart, so that way we can just shoot it for a lot of damage. Oh, wait, that might be the Blight one. Yeah, that's the Blight one. Go. Bone Zephyr. Okay, yeah, I think that's the stun. Yep, alright. And yeah, every turn it then messes around and changes the body parts. So now, fortunately, all of them got protection some way, but it's fine. 6 to 10. Go. Ooh, those Maws of Life deal way more damage than I remember, though. %, 30%. Okay. Here, mark 30%, so we can deal as much damage as possible. 6 to 12. Yep. Yeah, but the thing with the status is whatever statuses you inflict, they basically stay on that row. Nice. Love to see that crit. Okay, rage. 8 to 15. It's good that the heart decided to appear like front row and center for us. Alright, someone's getting on death's door, and there's a non-0% chance that someone's gonna bite it. And look at it, it's probably gonna be a cultist. Oh! Alright. We just need some solid turns. Okay, good, good, good. We still have a heart in front of us, so still be able to deal the best damage we can. Five to 9, 3 to 6. Yeah, that's still just better. Yeah, you just heal yourself again and hope for a big one. Of course not. Okay. 3 to 5, better than nothing at all, I guess. Yeah, I really should just replace her. Oh, that's 3 hearts. I mean, they're all vulnerable and squishy, but also, I mean, it's about to get healed like 3 times in a row. Unless we can hit this max damage. Wait till we hit that max damage. Alright. Woo! That was about to not be great. Alright, we're just gonna return. We're gonna be a return, we're gonna be good. Alright, steady. Okay, that's good. Natural swing. Okay. Hylomania. Could be worse.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Gotta get a new shield breaker. But... Firstly, let's go ahead and see what are we dealing with next up on this. Elder Slayer's Ring. Bumper Crop. Could get a chance for another Bloody Herb. Which we kind of already have the Crucifix, which this could be better. This is just basically... Anybody I'd be giving this to, I wouldn't even worry about the dodge anyway. So it's kind of difference of do I want a Plague Doctor that can like help pick things off, basically, especially if poison ain't an option, or do I want more damage? I think I'm gonna go for Bloody Herb, just because I think I'm much more interested in that than Elder Slayer Rings. Like I said, we already got the Crucifix, which I'm willing to take the HP hits for that. So that's it, because the only low-level missions now at that point is just like in the ruins, which this group would be okay at doing that. Right. So this is back in the Warrens, so who'd be good for this? Could bring Reynold back in to give another go at it. Then we could do Chani. Alright. That Burn Guard go back in. And then we could have Pit, because he could just be in the very back. Granted, we don't have anyone else that would take advantage of the, of marking stuff, but... Well, honestly, because anyone that could take advantage of that is now dead, so Pit's kind of the last remaining one in that regard. So he's kind of just here to kind of mark things for himself or debuff protection, which still ain't bad. So I think that'll still be good. Yeah, there. Alright, and plus we'll be able to see what the event Fresh Air in the Tunnels does, so that'll be good. I don't think I have anything that I need to do for anyone. I think no one's like bad enough that I really need to put them in. Well, I guess Bono could just drink. And that'll be it. There. So we'll keep the sun. Excuse me. We'll keep the sun ring on you. Put the quick draw ring back on you. Yeah, never give you this again because you barely made use of it. Shimmering Cloak, plus 8% dodge. Yeah. Especially then, here, you can just wear the Legendary Bracer then. That's because that's just more damage for you and less speed, which, I mean, you're basically here to protect shit. Well, not really. You're not really here to protect things, you're just here to smack things really good. Yeah, because per card's only good in the two rows. Alright, so not really good status crew or anything like that, but that's why I can at least use Pit to lower some protection. So you're lower protection, then just kind of bite the shit out of things. Four. Alright, 3. Then that. Alright. Why not even bother holding on to his dog treats?
The swine draw power from their horrid markings and crude idols. Tear them down.
That's what I'm here for. Sweet. Alright, good. Curio. Alright. Rebel with Curio? Huh. Okay, I guess all of them are on that side. Oh boy, large corpse eater. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I don't think this thing has any fancy gimmicks. I think it just hits really fucking hard, if I remember right. Does it light stun you? We can pray. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, I think it's so it debuffs you heavily and then marks you, so then it could just hit you really, really hard. That is a massive range, though. Reynold, man, it can hit between 9 to 18. Alright, can you potentially kill it? You can if you get max, which you did not.
Vigor is restored.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, as long as one of y'all can somehow get a turn in before it, then we're good. And a 16. Good. Huh, Pit does pretty good damage naturally, though. Let me see, does his dog count as melee or ranged attacks? Okay, all of his stuff is basically ranged, besides the blackjack. Alright. Yeah, you... Oh, even more damage? Nice. Okay, good. We need that. We need that by quite a bit. $70, 4 to 8, 5 to 10. mark it to lower that protection, so now it has none. I mean, look, you can munch on the armor all you like. I don't think it sounds like it's particularly appetizing. I don't think it has the crunch you're expecting. It's not like the good crunch where it's like, oh, hell yeah. It's more like the crunch of like, I'm eating soup right now. What the fuck was that?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
1324. Such... It's so funny how massive, like, the damage range you can make it.
A victory.
I'm surprised.
The turning point.
He actually seems to barely aim for the one he actually has marked.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I didn't pack any keys. Yeah, fair enough. Of course it's trapped. Can't have anything nice in this fucking world.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, we're gonna toss the dog treats. Oh no, not the shivering ghoul. That thing that I remember is obnoxious. Mainly just because it hits hard, it can do stress stuff, and its dodge is obnoxious. Yeah, it's kind of just a big stressor, basically, because it can spam horror or do things to just, like, continually lower it more and more. About a sec, can at least stun you.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yeah, 9 to 15. Or you just crit it! Bite those drums hard. Actually, maybe don't bite the drum part. That sounds like would be a fun time.
Can be felled, they can be beaten.
Alright, Blackest Fates. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating, dark-facing creature that defies description. His recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful, only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche, and I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. A piece of its flesh slowed off in its own twisted cord, sprang onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. Yeah, I had to experience that. Kind of sucked. Oh, I literally dropped something of less value. No. Oh. Be what it be. Maybe I can find more of that. Oh, I forgot you fuckers start off stealth for some reason. Nine and 15. Okay, so you can't kill this turn, but can at least get pretty close and take him out too. Hysterical blindness. I think I remember that's a pretty bad one. Oh, I guess disease resist lower now? Jeez. Ah, come on! About to say there, wipe you out.
The enemy crumbles.
Nice. So I can at least zealous and just like catch him in the crossfire. Definitely have to heal up with you though.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah. Well, never mind. But now we'll just pull you forward and towards me. Yeah, you need to heal yourself up.
Annihilated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Here, I'll use all those. Just get me down to one torch, and then I do need more paintings. Or, dump the medicinal herbs. Does this do anything? Nope. Then I don't think we'll fuck with it. We do need to explore this way, hope for a scouting chance, because there's a shrine down here then
A fortune.
in the hallway, then we need to take care of it. Yeah. Alright, it's fine. It's not like... Well, I mean, it sucks because now Leper ain't getting his buff, but oh well.
Destroyed.
At least it happened on, like, probably one of the least threatening encounters we could ask for in this. Pit is, like, coming in clutch with these crits, though. I mean, holy shit, that dog is pissed. I can tell he's been feeding him his Wheaties. Oh, there we go. Alright.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Is to get that. Alright. Well, we're kind of just gonna have to start leaving the gold until we can finally, like, clear up our slots and destroy some shrines. So I say I figure we're coming up on our first one soon. Alright. We're gonna dump the onyx and then just start picking up all our gold like normal. Oh yeah, let me readjust everything. Yeah, I always keep forgetting there's an actual, like, small button here. Mostly because it doesn't look like what I'd think, but, like, that you swap to your default party order that you set up at the very start.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah, tell you what, I think we'll keep the torchlight up for a bit. Oh, thank goodness. Ah, here we go, finally. Shrine's been decimated. If you say so. Still seems standard to me, but what would I know? I ain't on this expedition. I'm just here to guide you idiots.
If only treasure could staunch the flow.
I'm just here to pray everything goes my way, and then when it doesn't, then I cry. really no good way to go about this. So we'll take the short path and hope for a scouting chance. And we may be able to, after our next battle, finally take a rest, so we can just feast and not have to and get some of that stress down. Oh, nice. Oh, no. Oh, boy, yeah, this is one of the big ones you can run into. The hulking swine tar. Basically, keep this motherfucker up front the best you can. His whole thing is he will continually back up so he can then charge at other enemies. So basically, just take everything out, don't leave any corpses, so you force him into the front position. Because the moment he gets any amount of like clearance into those back rows, you are in for it. And his charge attack is a multi-target, so it's kind of the other big thing. Yeah. Oh, I thought he had to get to the very back. No, as long as if he's even like space 2, that technically counts for him. Oh, that sucks. But no, luckily, I think it also does have pretty low accuracy, but still, it's like, it sucks. I think if we purge, that should clear up that. There. Yep. So now he has no choice but to be in the first. So now he'll just do his crushing backhand, which I believe has a chance to bleed, but still, like, it's better than what you could be dealing with. Okay, nice. So get him marked and lower that protection. $11.20. Hit has either been like dealing the exact amount of damage we need or just murking him. Alright. So I think what we'll do is we'll now put up camp because we got some extra food. So I can clear some stress and get some healing in there. So prevent the nighttime ambush. Here, having extra chance to surprise monsters is always a good one. And then, yeah, reflection. Up in accuracy is always worth it. That seems something I am not prepared for. I feel strong and powerful. Let us carry on. Used our last log. We used all our wood. Perhaps we could forge some berries. Bitch, do you want berries in here?
A blazing star is born.
I don't even want to entertain the idea. Bitch, look at the ground you are walking in. That's disgusting. There's buzzsaws in this bitch.
Possessed by evil intent. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Alright, later what we can do is... Oh! And just like that, we have finished our quest. So now we can just explore the rest of this place. And hope for some cool treasure. That's books, I ain't fucking with them. Okay, another corpse here. We can deal with these guys. That's what I'm talking about, though. Good old critting leper. It also can take vomit to the chest like a champ.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And a 16. Sweet. Good, I was about to say, please don't weaken her. I'll say though, I might look into changing out Reynolds' stunning blow. I'm not really using it often, and for Reynold, I mostly like to use it like at the very start of the game, but I think I'd rather look to interchanging it with something else. It's a lot more useful when like stunning enemies early on is a lot more feasible, but I don't know, for the knight character I much prefer to just turn him into the type where he just hits really hard. I might give him that protection tech since with the heavy boots that already gives him a little bit extra. Why must you tease me like this? Oh, why must you tease me like this further on the time I forgot to bring some fucking keys? There. We can still get some extra stuff from it. Still a little bit worth it. Just a little. Just, like I said, just a little.
Right. The swine will grow ever more ignorant, if such a thing were possible.
Nice, 36 crafts and 6 paintings. Uh-oh. You got rabies in there? Alright. Alright. The wheel tactician? That ain't bad. The rabies sucks ass, but we're alright. Alright, so that buffs. Basically, we get a major buff the next time we go in there. Okay, so we're gonna set up a crew to immediately go back in. Alright, there are some more deeds, which isn't bad. That's for the same thing. So, alright, what other ones do we got? Nope. That ain't a good one. Plus 50% virtue chance, minus 20% stress. Holy shit. I mean, it lowers some of his resist, but I mean, fuck. That's good. That extra experience, and we do extra experience and damage, and we do get some more deeds. Which, right now, we're given my previous fuck up, where now it's like we're not even close to buying the last upgrades. I don't need to be worried about that, so... Be another set of heavy boots. Because that's the thing, extra damage is extra damage, though. Oh, nice, so now I can get the Instructor Mastery. Which means now I can even get experienced recruits. But now sometimes the level 2 people can show up, which is a lot more beneficial. Right, so yeah, I think I want to go for this. Now with the same crew, I'm not too sure. I think we'll bring Reynold, but we'll also bring in a Levy. Let me think. Okay, because I want to get these people up to level 4 now. It's kind of my big thing I want to work on. And a Levy needs the extra experience because I haven't been using him at all, so he needs that leg up. Because he's still at the start of 3. And here's the thing, rabies actually is like, depending on how you view it, isn't that bad because you get less accuracy, but you get more damage. So it's basically kind of a berserker disease. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I think I'm kind of thinking this crew. Right. Which means what we can do is we can go ahead and take off the heavy boots and place them back onto you. But for Reynold, we give the we give Reynold the worry stone. Yeah, we give Reynold the worry stone. Oh wait, we got snake oil as well, so both y'all could just have something. Okay. There we go. And then let me see. So what would I be wanting to do instead? Bulwark of Faith. Well, you could do Battle Heal just as like an extra pick-me-up, because when you level it up to this point, it actually can become fairly decent. Like, just as like an extra heal to have on hand. So yeah, so I think rather than Stunning Blow, we'll do Battle Heal, kind of just as an emergency. Let me... do that. Do that. Sweet. And here, buddy, instead of that shit, you can have the Blade Herb. And we'll do is, I'm rarely using the actual vapors now. Everyone's kind of just got decent ways to just buff their own stuff. So we'll definitely use it for boss fights probably still, but like Incision can go back to being its main thing. Not its main thing, but thing you can use on the side. Alright, so Legendary Bracer, Worry Stone, you got all your tough stuff. And you got your riposte. And yeah, and what you can do is you can block Reynold, and further boost Reynold's damage, so he'll still be doing good. Well, here, you know what we could do? Alright. It's gonna be a very dumb setup. And I fully acknowledge this, but hear me out. Alright. The man's got Crush, basically. That much is for sure. But here's the thing. Crush isn't really what I'm doing with him. I'm kind of more so going the full defender angle and then retributioning with him so he can stance up to riposte. So Picard here, he's the one here that's like gonna actually just like be beating the shit out of dudes and bleeding them all. Which would do that. Then let's see who has my beast ring. You do. Alright. So there, you can do a little extra now as well. So like Picard is helping out with doing the damage and doing the bleeds. Reynold's like hitting things really hard, and Pitt surprisingly fucks shit up no problem. So like, while Alevi here is here to just like defend Reynold. So defend Reynold or Picard, whoever needs it more in the moment to make it through. Okay. Alright, now my question is, how's everyone's armor? Is everyone's armor technically up to snuff? Yours is not. You're the only ones whose armor is not up to snuff. What can I sell? I can sell that. And I can sell flash powder. Alright. There. Do all that. And let us now head back into the Warrens. Still got any healers, but I'm banking on the fact that we'll be able to DPS our way pretty nicely. Just medicinals. Let's bring 2 keys just in case. Alright. And sweet. I think we will go then. Because we got everything I would want out of this, and we got hit to lower protection, and we just have the ability to just beat on things and then also bleed them as well. We'll just pack some bandages though to help out. I say that as if it's like I won't then run into a situation where I'm like, we can toss them. Alright, but we gotta explore 90. We explore 90%, so alright, well, we're gonna have to do the creep around anyway. Yep. What I'm banking on is even with like their high protections in this place, with the extra damage and what we can just do, we'll nail things pretty alright. I'll say Reynold will make way on hitting that thing since it's unholy. Nice. And then now Reynold or Pitt could hopefully now just work on taking it out. And Picard here is really kind of... Why do we gotta do with crits right off the bat? Out of everyone that could have gotten stunned, that sucks, but it's not the worst. Alright, you're dead. Do love a good confirm like that, though.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Head next to our room battle. I don't think we'll push our luck too much. Alright, good, but we did get the surprise. Alright. With the surprise, I need to go ahead and start making headway on these things. Alright. 8 to 14. As I say, as long as you can damage enough to get into killing range, that's all that matters. Oh boy, I didn't think about how he immediately preps him for that shit. Alright, he's dead, but we're probably gonna get... Nope, we're not getting charged. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Unforgiving.
Look, sir, I am not getting backhanded today. That's disrespectful on your part. I love that protection. Oh, it stuns? Oh, I thought it bled for some reason. Ooh! Nice, Reynold. Yeah, that's a pretty decent combo right there.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow.
Because yeah, with the legendary bracer, with the extras we're getting from this quest, and just if we can get command off, yeah, Reynold's up like upwards to like 50%.
Back to the pit.
The pit of spiders.
Another one falls.
Yeah, Pit, I'd be careful about your dog spiting these spiders. I don't think that's gonna be too. Personally, I don't think that sounds too great of a time. But I don't know. I don't think your dog would like it. Some of them are pretty acidic.
Be gone.
Smite the spiders.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And yeah, I've done it before, but it's like I do love spiders. I think spiders are really cool. I just hate it when they invade my territory because I'm like, dude, I was chill with you. You could just stayed outside. We were safe and all that. Now as a giant, I gotta kill you because all you're gonna do is cause cobwebs. Which most of the time there's a bunch around here that I probably really haven't taken notice of. Mainly like my window sills and all that, but still, I don't like it. I do need more portraits. There, we'll drop the onyxes. Here. But tell you what, guys, you boys gotta go in a pass, so, we'll just go ahead and take a small break. Yeah, we're hitting like 2 hours anyway, so take a small break, come back, roughly 5 or 10 minutes, BRB. Alright, check. Sweet.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
We don't need dog treats. Dog treats are really something I only kind of consider keeping around if I need them for, boss fights. Alright, you have a 130% chance of disarming? You do that. Hey, man, here making sure no one's getting sawed tonight.
Wealth beyond measure.
Okay, sweet.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I don't know if we read this one. Alright, but day 4, the road to this damn hamlet was a tricky one, both to find and to travel. When it revealed its ruined face, I swore I'd never seen such neglect. Some buildings collapsed, and uncaring residents fidgeting uselessly. Went swiftly to the tavern. There was a similar interest I gathered there. Was assembled in an expedition. The first light of the morrow. Maybe we did. I don't know. Okay, here. Alright, let's pop these two, and then we can just then start a crest stack. Dare I? Sure, let me take a shot. I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
It's all just going so bad. Don't read, kids. It all immediately starts going terrible the moment you do. Can you leave me alone?
Another abomination cleansed from our
I don't like you. You suck. You really suck. Alright, as I say, alright, set the defender on you because you need it. Here, take out the little grave nibblers. So we should be able to take you out in like next hits. At least, of course, you got off like one last howl before you go.
Consumes the mind.
Alright, here, patch you up since we're gonna make it out of this fight.
Prodigious
Nice.
size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ooh. Alright, here we can toss the one last bandage we got. Then you just immediately chow down on that food. Okay. For this. Nice, even more damage? Hell yeah. Might just start running full light for a bit since we have gotten some decent treasures. Because what's your thing do? Torch bullet 51? Okay. Then never mind. We might just only let it die down like halfway. Yeah, we can potentially find another secret room. I'd be greatly appreciative. Not fucking with that. Literally just got rid of my bandages, so I ain't risking the nasty gash. Okay, so I say let's go upward. When you're pushed to your limits, that's when your true nature gets revealed. That does. And it turns out my true nature is I panic the fuck out. Boy.
Reeling
Yeah, really. Should I really got like a crits on the drums of all things? Alright. Alright, this is really not a great setup, but at the very least, Reynold can like keep Holy Lancing his way back upward. Alright. Also, what up, Nanashi? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I haven't found words this size in real life. Honestly, I'd probably just commit Sudoku. I was gonna bring it up earlier, literally before I started today's session. I was on social media and I was seeing clips of like King Kong again in that scene with the giant worms, and immediately got re-traumatized again because I saw that as a kid and I hated every second of it. I would say I really have a phobia, but I would definitely say it made me scared of the idea of ever being anywhere with these kind of worms. Let's say guard up so we can then buff up the Reynolds. Alright, here's what we can do. We can target whistle. Yeah, I should just move backward, but damn! But they were silkworms, think of the profits. Giant silkworms. There would be a lot of shmoney. Can y'all stop? Can we just chill? Can everyone just chill? There, just bite it. God. And granted, I know I'm putting myself out, but like, damn, you don't need to go that hard. I hate the spitter pig, but not so much as other stuff. Yeah, He's just kind of more annoying than anything else. But I mean, a lot of things basically. He's like one of the least threatening like stress mobs, but still, it's like that in the. His main thing is like that in the snail enemies in forest area. They just make me wince because I'm like, please don't, please don't give me the disease. No, no. Oh, you did it. Okay. There is a part of me that is thinking of tossing the holy water to then get some of this. I think we'll do it. Yeah, so here we'll just pop a couple and then let's see, can we purify this? Nice. There, let's go ahead and cure some of that and just get some munchies in there. And then here, we shouldn't need any more medicinal herbs, so that'll work. Forest is by far the worst area in the game. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think it's that bad in the early stages, but like I'd say the moment it gets upgraded to its level 3s and beyond, it starts sucking massively. Okay, good. We're scouting, so you can be able to see. Okay, so we can walk. We can make it one more room before I would need to slip. I'd say for me, I'd say the Cove is definitely probably overall my least favorite to traverse, and that's mostly just because I swear I have the shittiest luck. Just with, like crits or just enemies hitting for really high damage while I'm there. It's sad that the person who narrates the game died early this year. Wait, he did? We will not have Wayne June narrating Darkest Dungeon anymore. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Shit, that sucks. Damn, he's like I love this guy. Like he's up there as like one of the most like memorable narrators I can have in a game besides anything from like Bastion or like other Supergiant games. Well, damn, I didn't know he passed.
Huddled together.
I can't remember. Was he like a younger guy or older? I mean, obviously he's got the gruff voice in this, but I mean, I could realistically. All right. Let's do Zelish. He is an old man, legendary old man. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you always hate to hear it. Okay. What do I want to do? Here, Reynold, you get some instruction to up your speed just a little bit. Mainly probably for the accuracy. Feel strong and powerful, let's carry on. This place horrific, and so am they. Let's be on guard, take first watch. I love how the Flagellant just doesn't even look at anybody, he just turned around like, eh. He died 70 years old, fair enough. I feel confident saying I don't think you can get anyone that could ever do the role that good again. Guys, said this man, depending on the circumstance, everything, like that voice pierces into the skull. I'll never forget how overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, but also, I mean, look, when I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll. Yeah, he narrates some HP Lovecraft stuff. Oh shit, really? Huh. I might have to look. I might have to look into that because that sounds about right because that'd be perfect. That's why Red Hook got in contact with him. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it kind of reminds me how I love Darkest Dungeon in general because it's gameplay, but like I realistically I know like nothing about this game besides the fact it was on Kickstarter and was really, really successful. Now I might have to totally look into that. What was the guy's name again? Wayne June. Okay, yeah. Yeah, whatever. Right. But I'll just look through chat later. But yeah, I'm definitely going to look at that HP Lovecraft stuff. Just because, I talk about the stories, I talk about how much I love Cthulhu and all that. Well, maybe not in this, maybe never really brought that up on this channel, but like, I am heavily, heavily into like the Eldritch Horror type stuff. I mean, I think it's why it's like, I dig games like this and Bloodborne so much. And, anything else. Are you fucking with me here? I mean, the truth is yes, but come on. We're almost done. Just leave me alone. It wasn't even good critical. It was like 6 damage on the one guy that doesn't need it. Alright, 6 to 11. We could hope for... Yeah, we'll just mark it. Mark gonna get the protect off. But no, I do highly dig that kind of stuff. I've never actually read or looked into the stories. I mean, I know... I do know about the jokes about how he was, H.P. Lovecraft was basically a giant racist, but... at least let me look into some of the stories for research. Kind of feel bad for Red Hook, but I didn't connect with DD2 as I did with 1. But like they fleshed out the story of the characters there. That's what I've heard, really. Nice. So I have yet to play Darkest Dungeon 2. I really want to. And honestly, I'll give time. I'll probably even stream it as well for my first look at it. But that's the general thing I hear is that it's like it's got some things that like doesn't feel as tight as the first game, but like I hear pretty much that is the general consensus though, is that firstly it's a lot prettier looking and it's just like a lot more bit of the story angle to it. Oh, thank God. Oh, the last room is just spiders. Oh, it's just giant spiders. Oh, I can deal with this.
A singular strike.
Could I one-hit kill them? 8-14. Also, if you like Darkest Dungeon 1, there is the Black Reliquary mod. Feels more like a giant DLC. Okay. Yeah, I never actually looked into the modding scene for this game, besides, like, the very basics, like lower stress or, like, make things slightly more manageable quality of life mods, but I'll have to give that one a look. Is it like straight up, like, new areas or changes and all that? Yep, hey, I would complain, but also you have been doing such a good job, like, helping us through this entire both run-throughs of this place that it's like it's been going pretty alright. Alright, so no secret room, but we can at least do this. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, and I think we're good to head on home.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
Very nice. Got a bunch of people at level 4 and got like a levy right on the cusp of it. Dark Temptation. Bro, investigating the dark arts. I'm surprised you were not into that to begin with. Eagle Eye, crit range skills. God fearing will only pray for stress relief. Natural swing. Deadly plus 2 crit. Whoa.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Oh, I totally forgot to put you in for the rabies. Oh, man. I was telling my mother here, but back to the Tonic Black Reliquary did hamp up the difficulty a bit. Okay. But I'm guessing it's like, that thing where it's a big difficulty mod, but also they add in like new trinkets and all that, if I were to hazard a guess. I'd say people do like their own exclusive enemies for this stuff, and it's kind of nuts, so. I have wanted to look into some of the not DLC, some of the costumes people have made. So like the fact that it's like you turn Reynold into Solaire and all that. Not only new trinkets, but also reworked some classes entirely. Oh, okay. Hysterical blindness. Yeah, I totally forgot. I should have put you two in the, But actually, I don't think I had money at that time, so actually that would not have worked out all that great. Alright, well, we got our next boss, the Swine King, which we've already, well, we already know what we're dealing with the giant pig in general, so. Alright, but let's see what we're doing here. Alright, Martyr Seal plus. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, this is like the thing where if you're at death's door, you just become a massive badass. Have you beaten the game, or is it your first time playing it? It's not my first time playing it, but I've never actually beaten it. I have gotten to the darkest dungeon, like, on the second part of it, but I've never actually beaten the game. So this is kind of my way of fully, like, committing. Because I'm one of those where I have a really bad time where it's like, nowadays I handle much better, but like, I'm one of those where when I would have a really bad run through Bridge, or it's like I had consistent like bad run, I'm like, we could just restart. Or it's like, I gotta step away, come back, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, let's just restart. I love it. I love the grind anyway, so I'm just a bit crazy in that way. And you're playing without DLCs, right? Yes. So my plans for that is I wouldn't mind coming back to this with the DLCs. I'm using the DLC characters, but more so if I were to like stream the DLCs, I'd probably have like a series just dedicated to clearing out the DLCs rather than trying to do it all in this one giant smorgasbord. Color Madness 1 improved game quality. Vampire 1 just makes the game harder. Yeah. I remember that. I have played the Color Madness 1, which just kind of adds the infinite mode for all the prizes and all that. Which was very nice. I remember some of the rewards being actually really, really good in that. But yeah. That's what I mean. I think like the Crimson Court, I believe it's called. It's the one that I'm like, that's probably the main one that I'm like, okay, if I just start up a brand new series, whenever we would do this, to go back to that, that's the main focus, is to, like, beat that. While showing off, like, Colors of Madness and all that. Alright, so now. Alright. So we got Swine King. We got Swine King here, who. Say, we don't have my shield breaker anymore, so really, like, the point blank shot strats can, like, it can work, kind of, but, like, I can't really consistently, like, do it over and over again. I was about to say, here, if we were to do that. Okay. So. If I were to do Dismiss, we could definitely bring in Jester because he'd be able to do the he'd be able to just keep bleeding Swine King just over and over again. Because I think, if I remember right, Swine King, his upgraded variant, just has slightly more resistances. I think the core mechanics are exactly the same. Yeah, we need to get a levy to go pray a bit though. Go chill out, man. Okay, there is Incision, which, yeah. So we could bring in Botan. Botan can just come in and basically be our status dude. So like we got both blight and poison going on. Well, blight and bleed. Yeah, because as much as I don't really care for the Martyr Seal, if we go ahead and just beat this boss, then it'll make way for us to do the next one. We definitely need to make some progress towards the Wield, though, because we're falling behind in that. But I figure what we could do is just the next group that are runner-ups for that kind of stuff, which actually, let me check. Nope, no experienced heroes. Whatever like group would be the next runner-ups for that, we could then just like start sending them through the Wield. What? Whoa. Alright. Alright, so I think this'll do us pretty alright. It's definitely an interesting group, say the least, but still it's got statuses. Jester's pretty decent, and Jester can buff us. Give everyone extra speed, accuracy, and crit. Can lower damage and do some decent. Slice it off because yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, he can only do that from the third row type stuff. And what we can basically do is have Dismiss just in the front, ready to just do point blank shot, and then he gets behind Reynold, and Reynold just starts doing his thing. There, because with Dismiss, we can even then give him the Beast Ring to just like blast them to do even more damage. Legendary Bracer, yeah, we'll keep that on Reynold. You already got your stuff. You're not gonna make use of the Bloody Herb. Well, you could. I mean, if we ever end up in a position where our positions get fucky-wucky, then that'll work. Let's see. Is there anything I would really, really want on somebody? Plus a dodge? Yep. There. That could just be good. Sweet. Okay, Crazy Core makes it go hard. What annoys me is how it pollutes the loot table with from mission bad trinkets. Not detail why, but you'll notice. Oh boy. I'll say I think I tried it out in the past, but I just never actually like went that far into it. I remember it has some special status effect that I never really saw what it actually did per se. In one run, one of my characters became a meme for talking with my friends over WhatsApp. Stanley, the legendary man-at-arms, the kleptomaniac who has a love interest in the brothel he steals from his for his loved one there. That's great. As I say, we haven't had anything that crazy, like, yet. I mean, the funniest I've had is our jester here, who gained love interest after he got his shit beaten in one of the Warren's runs. Or I think maybe it was the ruins. Basically, we were fighting a boss, and like he just kept getting rocked over and over again, and so it's like, man, screw this. My man needs to fuck. That's how he's gonna get over this. Alright. So we got statuses and we got DPS. Oh. And also for that, let me make sure everyone up to stuff. Yeah, boost incision since we could use that at any point now. There's that. Point blank shot. Thing, riposte. Okay, that's all we can do now. Because yeah, I need money for other things. I have two other fun stories that I can remember. Well, shoot, man. I have definitely had that time though, where I've had in some of my past run-throughs though, where I think it was either Dismas or like another highwayman who had the thing that he could not gamble in town, basically. And then he literally got a quirk, basically, as well that made it so that he could only gamble in town, so he literally could not do anything to help himself. He was in a perpetual hell. Also, I was about to go put people in the hospital, but then I remember, I don't got money. I spent all that shit on upgrades. And then 2 keys, and then, yeah, well, kind of just go from there. So, some medicinal herbs. Alright, sweet.
My first attempts at summoning were crude, and the results disappointing. I soon found, however, that the type and condition of the host's meat was a critical factor.
His meat?
The best results came from pigs, whose
Oh, you don't say.
most like that of man.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, there's technically is some medical stuff that supports that kind of stuff. One is a friend of mine who got his ass kicked by a spider who dodged 5 times and only did crits and killed one of his characters.
It must be destroyed.
Had a fair bit of those. Yeah. Yeah, we've had some pretty dumb losses in that way. Namely, one of our bounty hunters, our only bounty hunter we've had up to this point, definitely had that moment. Well, he wasn't really missing his dodges, but like he literally got critted like twice at the very start of the dungeon, which at that point I should have just turned back around, but I was kind of stupid. I was like, nah, but we got this. We can keep going. Okay, great. Auto confirmed that we do not be heading that way. What about this? What does this do? Herbs cleanse the meat. You need a lot of herbs for that shit. Also, do you really want to eat that food even when you supposedly cleansed it? So yeah, here.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
So here, we'll zigzag this way and see if we can find the boss in this corner area. I'm willing to bet he's probably top left, but well, we'll just have to see. That was a story of mine. I wanted the achievement of surviving Death Door many times. I got flagellant with the Death Door resist trinket, and he died in the first hit at Death Door. Love to hate to see it. Man, that doubly sucks, given Flagellant's whole thing is you kind of want him at death's door, because then he makes everyone better. I did have that time where it's like, back in one of my old playthroughs, I had a Flagellant that I was building up. Ooh! Oh, shit! Treasure, treasure! Thank you, because we needed the shmonies. And I'm gonna kick up my cool rocks. Alright, well, that immediately made up for all the funds we just spent away. Here, try down some food. But yeah, I had a Flagellant that I was building up, pretty much. And I just had that moment where basically, I had built up for so long that when he hit a moment where he was at death's door and such, I was kind of excited because I'm like, yeah, at that point we were struggling hard, and then the moment he died, everyone just kind of got buffed, basically, and then it's like, and then we pulled on through, and it's like, well, we hate it, but also, we kind of love it, so thank you for your proud sacrifice. I kind of just felt like...
I've been waiting for this.
I don't know, for our very first encounter here, I was expecting the Swinemans, not the Hillmons. Yeah, he got what he wanted. He truly did. That's what I'm talking about. So for the follow-up smite. Oh shit, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Oh, we can still do something because I totally forgot. Duelist Advance works in the second row. So I can still totally prep this for the next point blank shot.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be.
Never mind, let's go, gamers. We got this. We got the strats. I remember another story with a Flagellant. One time I took a Flagellant to a Siren. Now take note that his heals are based on percentage HP. Oh no, well he healed the Siren back to full health. Oh no.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, debuff amulet? Yeah, no, anytime we've been fighting the Sirens in this, I've literally been screaming at, like, you know, anytime I bring in a Vestal, I'm like, don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it. You take over. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I've actually been bringing them, like, during the stream series, but on my original playthroughs, when I didn't know what to expect, I constantly had Vestals just keep on healing the Siren, and, like... I swear, every single Vestal literally just kept... That was the one move they kept doing. And I was like... I kept screaming, you fucking simps. Every moment I got. We actually even had... actually, during one of our Siren fights, I had Dismiss get charmed. And I totally forgot to take off point blank shot for it to help me out. And so, literally, I was, like, silently saying to myself, please don't use point-blank shot. Please don't use point-blank shot. Oh, God, he's point-blank shotting. She's more likely to take the one with the lowest resistances. Yeah. Which, luckily, with the few times times we fought her, though, our group's done a pretty good job of resisting. I was gonna say, they understand. I'm back at the Hamlet to scream at them, you fucking simps, the moment they get back. So I offer risk by taking an Antiquarian to the Siren fight. You know, that's actually I've never thought about that. That's actually a pretty decent idea. I might honestly have to consider that because that actually makes a lot of sense. All she's doing is nervous stabbing, and it's doing nothing. Oh, and like just like pile onto her with like some of the most useless abilities, which basically besides the upping dodge one is kind of all of them. Alright, one of the accusation. Not that much damage, so. Alright. Hoping for max, but oh well. Antiquaries for money making is better for if you have her use trinkets that boost her defense. Yeah. The only other thing I've like really done with her that I've found is common optimal setup is like kind of just like whenever if I have her with the man at arms in my party, I then just have her even take cover and just add even more defense to him. So he's like taking like barely any damage. So I said, yeah, it's purely for the shmoney. It's good since she makes gems and gold stack more. Mm-hmm. It's why I like having her, like, kind of picking up some starter antiquarians, basically, because then if I ever need just, like, money in a pinch, it's like just run some beginner party setups to just, like, make some extra moolah. For parties that I'm not too worried about losing.
Impressive.
Okay, Bleed, you're dead. You're on the way.
Decimated.
Oh, love. Dismiss. Oh, I love your riposte crits.
A faint hope blossoms.
They bring a nice joy to my heart. Journal of Darius, Highwaymen. Okay, I'm not sure if we've read this one yet, but day one, rare are travelers on the roads this autumn, and rather than starve, I pressed my last coin into the hand of one who dealt in rumors and shadows. Ravens carried cryptic notes, that there was a person or persons who was pledging coin for services, best left unmentioned in a hamlet I had never heard of. I'm packing to leave immediately. Those journal pages are worth 1k, if I remember well. Oh shit, are they? Huh. I thought they were always just for lore purposes, but if they're actually worth something. Yeah, you know. We're gonna be finishing this place soon, so
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
I don't need that.
Paid for in blood.
Yeah, you only collect each one time, so they get out of the loot table. Okay. Fair enough. I was like, I couldn't remember from my old playthroughs. I remember them just being kind of obnoxious, but that's just because they don't stack. You need just them can only do them one at a time.
Are the exception and not the rule.
Here, let's say shove some food in your mouths. There. Then this should be our actual boss encounter. Yep, there we go.
Is a travesty, a blundering mountain of hatred and rage.
You know, there was a part of me that was just hoping he would say it is a travesty and then just stop there. Yeah, most people just ignore them. Yeah. Plus, I wouldn't mind if they just stacked. But yeah. But anyway, point blank shot. And we'll go ahead and buff up Reynold.
Inspiration and improvement.
Phew, alright. Don't need that in my life.
The
Oh, need that in my life, though. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting slashed up. But yeah, we gotta at least pop the riposte. We can pop the riposte and we can buff Dismas, and then we can then start my status crusade. But this is about to be bad. It's about to be put in a real bad position. How do you miss that? How do you miss that?
Hold fast or expire.
Dismas! I question a lot of things, but what the fuck, dude? Alright, good. Exclusively target me. Point blank shot. Alright. Get you at least a little bit out of death's door. Obliterate body. Alright, didn't do that much. The pain was too much. Okay. Yeah, but now we can just start the status crusade, which
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
right, get you off that once more. You are about to be running a lot of death's doors, my friend. Here you can at least duelist advance. Get that bleed. Oh shit! Or we just dodge it! We just dodge it like complete bosses and not even worry about it. Ah, boom!
More horrible in death. Liquefaction.
Alright, now it's time for him to just start squealing at us. But I say, Dismas, please don't die to the squeal out of everything you could.
A brilliant confluence of
I think the best early game for trinkets is the occultist, but nobody likes the 0+ bleeding. Guy's redemption. I mean that's the thing. Like, I like occultist when he's doing really well, but I have really shitty luck with like the bleeding at any point in the game.
the enemy crumbles.
Like when he works with me, he's awesome. When he doesn't, he sucks. I mostly just want the bust. There, everyone just shove food in your mouths. Just eat your Cheez-Its. Eat that trail mix. And then we can continue exploring around, though. We got a lot more places to look into. So here we just pop camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
There you go. Zealous Vigil. Oh, he wasn't even stressed out. No, didn't think about that. There now. We can experimental vapors. Get you back to snuff. Just 10% accuracy plus 10% crit. Definitely. Then I think that's it. Yep. I'm coping well, despite the madness all around. Stoneworker's far older than the manor above. What foul use were these halls laid? I'm guessing for meat.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
One time, that is a weird story, is that how I used a Plague Doctor as a melee slot 2 fighter one time. I used she with a Hellion. She was dealing the same amount of damage as the Hellion with her trinkets. You know what? I mean, to be fair, like, Incision's actually, like, a really, like, fairly good move. Like, especially because I do have the... I'm not using it on him with this group, but, like, I do have the Bloody Herb for him to help out. But, like, Incision's, like, fairly good. It's kind of like an actual pretty decent nervous stab. So I like to view it. Yeah, it surprised me. No, it's... I used it around the start of this stream, so I'm probably gonna use it far more now that I got the actual herb for it.
A decisive pummeling. A devastating blow.
Plague Doctor's probably one of my favorite classes, really. Just because when you get into him late game, he is just like, he's the one destroying most enemies, really. I should have kept him around so I could just, like, make them read. But at least he'll keep rushing his shots and Reynold can just... Boop. There. You can actually play a little tune. Mine too, she is cool. Yeah. Also, just because I'm a sucker for Plague Doctor stuff. I think it's the coolest thing ever. And, you know, the actual content of them is quite mortifying, but still, it's just a cool ass bird mask.
Their formation is
My favorite class are Crusader and Plague Doctor. That is very fair. No, Crusader's a pretty good one. Mostly just because Crusader's just that nice all-arounder class. I would have to say, though, Highwayman is probably my favorite. I get a lot of use out of, like, Highwayman with, like, any setup. And just the fact is, it's like, regardless if you're running bleed or range or up or like melee or anything like that, they just do decent damage. Okay, so we'll run this final path of treasure and then we'll go home since we got a good amount of loot this session. Also in DD2, you see both their past flashed out. Okay. Let's say, doesn't, I heard one, like, the gameplay mechanics is you literally do, like, small, like, side missions or something like that, or side levels to literally unlock their stuff, like, some abilities from them. Which was definitely the most interesting aspect when I heard that was a thing. Let's say here, pop stun gas. Seven to 14, that won't kill. 11 to 21, that could kill if I get lucky. Wasn't that lucky? At very least it means Dismas can now just aim for the pig. Oh damn, boys. Let's say duelist advance.
destroy them all.
Nice. Man, this is the first playthrough where I'm like really using duelist advance and like holy shit, that riposte is good. Like that has been doing me nothing but favors. That's right, Dismas. You crit that corpse.
A death by inches.
Okay, and we're good to just drop off all our normal stuff now. So here we don't need any more food, so take the citrine. Complete all that. Oh, no, I got an extra key. Alright, damn. Ooh, but I like that. So let's get rid of the food and take that. Okay. Alright, and I think... Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go home. I got some cool rocks and a lot of good gear. One thing that is funny about this game is how the game can stress you out sometimes. Oh yeah, no. I would classify it like this game, literally, if I had an IRL stress bar, like... that thing would not be pretty looking. Honestly, I'm pretty sure the moment I'm pretty sure my IRL stress meter the moment anyone gets crit is like it immediately rises up above 100. It rises above 100 and I will forever fail the virtue check. Alright, wield phobe. Oh, that sucks. May not meditate while in town. Here's a gift. Okay, I think you can only pray anyway.
Ray of sunlight, a beacon of golden hope.
All stress relief activities are more effective. Nice. That kind of sucks, given literally no one really needs it. We're all actually fairly okay. Let me tell you, abusive raises attack and fearful increases dodge. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was actual... I mean, I always thought there was, like, some benefits, but I could never really tell. Most because, of course, the moment anyone ever gets, into one of those modes, I start crying a little. I think it's, like... I think one of my least favorites is... I think abusive actually is probably one of my least favorites, just because, I don't know, that one seems to always, like, screw me over a lot. I mean, pretty much all of them are bad, but I think, like, abusive kind of sucks ass a lot of time for me. I think selfish is also probably one of the worser ones I've had experience with. Any level 2 heroes? No. Oh shit, nice though. Because we can now fully upgrade that. So now weapon smithing is maxed out. So now we don't gotta worry about that anymore. Gotta work on armor smithing now, but still, it's where we're at. Plus 10%. Okay. Yeah, no. So yeah, the moment they hit level 5s is basically they refuse to go on the orange missions now. So you two are you three rather are now out. Level 5 wield equals pain. That it does. No, I definitely remember. I remember level 5 wield is like fucking miserable. Like that's legitimately the area where the moment something goes wrong, it's like it's fucking game over at points. Because now you're just getting status and stressed the fuck up. Or things are just hitting you with giant tree trunks really, really fucking hard, and it's not, and it just sounds like this. That's my mental state. I really do probably need to start making some progress towards the wield. Trying to think though, it's really don't have a good. Well, I mean, I have this group at the ready, but it's like they really don't. Well, they kind of complement each other really well. Apprentice Flagellant, Apprentice Man-at-Arms. These aren't, like, classes I'm exclusively looking for. I want another bounty hunter, because we get another bounty hunter, then that helps us out by a lot, but that ain't been working out too well. There. I think we might go in with the odd crew, as I like to call them, so we can start working on getting them up to their level 3s. Are they a particularly good group for the Wield? But I mean, it's better than nothing. And I'm pretty sure Wield is Eldritch, so we can at least up the damage by quite a bit, given that lowers the overall max HP. Actually, here, you could actually have the Crucifix. You probably do way better with that, given you already do decent damage on your own. Human and Eldritch, if I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to remember that earlier as well, but it's like, yeah, it's Cove is mostly Eldritch. Wield is like mostly human and Eldritch, with a couple of beasts mixed in, but that's usually just the dogs. And then Warrens is mostly beast. And then Ruins is whatever the fuck it feels like at that time. Besides just mainly being unholy. Mouse, I don't want to take off your dodge. I want to take off your dodge, don't want to take off your speed. Who has my quick charm? Here, let me take all those trinkets off now. Just got my quick draw. Alright, there. So I know that wasn't one of the ones I was missing, so... There we go. Quick draw. Oh, you're with the Shieldbreaker DLC? Yeah, we had a Shieldbreaker, and then unfortunately she ate it, so... we're now kind of working on trying to get another one. Hopefully maybe one that pops up at level 2 instantly, but we'll see. Yeah, she was, I think she... Here, let me actually see. Yeah, Monaville. Met their end against the Alluring Siren. Shieldbreaker and Grave Robber, very good for the Wield. Yeah. So, I might take off this satchel and instead give you the, here, give you the dodge cloak. I don't know what to do for you, really. Here, you know what I can do? Musketeer, you could actually have the Legendary Bracer. Just so that way you're able... just fucking mess them up. Or maybe we'll actually give her the Legendary Bracer. I think that'll probably work better. So yeah, here's what we'll do. Legendary Bracer on you. Quick draw on you, so you have better crit chance, and regardless, she does pretty decent damage anyway, so despite the fact that she got fucking Slugger as a quirk. Oh, love when that happens. I don't know how the one with the gun that literally has no physical abilities fucking manages to... Oh no, and it's my problem, but it's not my problem. Alright, but I think that works pretty decent. You have more dodge, and then... And then here, let's just, Oh yeah, we just got the Let me just give a basic, just increase to the heal. For you. That works out. Maybe she was very skilled with a knife at home. Well, she ain't skilled with it here. Could have fooled me. Could have given her at least one melee. I mean, shit, even like the Houndmaster at least comes in and says I have a stick to hit people with. Since she is a musketeer, she must be very good with butchering after the hunt. Eh, fair enough. Would have loved to see something here. I don't know. Could just have an ability where maybe she just, you know, just like hits an enemy with like the butt of the gun. Is there actually, now that I think about it, is there a specific name for doing that? Like when you're hitting someone with the back of your gun? I mean, obviously there's pistol whipping, but I'm trying to think if there's any actual phrase for doing that. Alright. Anyway, first, let's make sure is everyone's equipment up to date. Yep. And then here we go. Yeah, up this yeah, so up the marking and the vulnerability. Get some of that defense off. And then here, yeah, up your sacrificial stab. Because I really don't care for abyssal artillery. Honestly, I don't know. Like sacrificial stab's the only move I've ever seen him do kind of a amount of decent damage with. I mean, besides using Damon's Pull, that's usually pretty alright. And there, up your shot. Yeah, just up that for now. Yeah, pick to the face, definitely. Up that and throwing daggers. What do I have you currently set up with? And then toxic trickery. Alright, there we go. Alright, sweet. And I think this will be our last mission for tonight, because it do be getting a bit late now. So after I finish this, my goal is I want to hit at least, like, hopefully that should push us right to 3, and we'll be good, but yeah. But it's kind of hard to butcher undead mutants and skeletons. Hey, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. I split undead and skeletons because the mushroom and the ghouls still have some rotten meat on them. Thing about the occultist, you will only see him do good damage in the cove with anti-eldritch trinkets because it's synergized with the tentacle attack. Yeah. No, I definitely know there's ways to build him up. It's just, I guess it's more annoying in my case because I actually have to like build him up compared to most people where they just do better with trinkets overall. But alas. And he has Dark Communion, so we got our anti-ambush tech at the ready. He is more of a controller than a damage dealer. Yeah, that's why I mostly prioritize getting the marking and the his debuff skill on him. He synergized Bounty Hunter and Highwayman well. Yeah. Yeah, because I was running a group basically with that where it's like I would he would be the one to mark it, and then like Highwayman is like it was him, Highwayman, or a Bounty Hunter. Yeah, it was him, Bounty Hunter. I think I had a Musketeer in there, or someone else I could take advantage of Mark. And like Houndmaster. Yep. Which I never used Houndmaster until I started streaming this series like all that much. Dude actually does some really decent damage. It's kind of crazy. Like he's been surprising me. Like, his mark and bite tech works out amazing.
All these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Oh, this is a shitty map. Because there's like long ass trails. Alright. So here. Oh, but perfect. We can literally just get some extra food right here.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
Alright, so basically we got,
Paid for.
unless we like scout it out and we find some reason to continue to the end of this passage, we'll basically just run to the last room and then turn right around.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
I follow with Sally. I can't drop by often. At least 1+ follower count. Hey, it's all good. You know, like this is just a hobby of mine. Like, I mean, so like, and anybody, I don't care. Anybody shows up. If you ever like get the chance, you want to show up or lurk or do anything like that or talk, you just feel free to. This is all for funsies here at Zirconius. Where we do cool shit, but we also heavily bumble our way to victory. Alright. Oh yeah, what we have here. Alright. Day 6 says, we traveled from the hamlet and eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it off. Sleep was difficult until Raven, one of my companions, passed me a bitter concoction, most devout of us all. Therein, prayed softly for our safety. Superstitious, but well-intentioned, I suppose. I'm already falling asleep. Damn, guys, it's only been 2 rooms. Y'all need to chill. Those in Nanashi, if you ever feel interested and want to keep up with the series at all, then I mean, like, I upload these VODs to YouTube as well, so available there as well. If you ever want to see what's going on. Do you use OBS or Streamlabs? I use OBS. A bit less intensive on the computer. I don't know. I kind of like the... it kind of helps me feel a lot more in control of everything I want to add and mess around with on it. Oh boy. I could use a shovel to grave rob, but then I'm also like gonna immediately run out of shovels right here. Fuck it, we ball.
A fortune.
Ooh, nice. There's a plugin for multi-streaming if you're taking interest someday. Ain't a multi-streamer, I remember. Yeah, I did see that I was considering it. I'm thinking I'm definitely interested in it. I may try it one day when I'm like, namely, I'm trying to move places right now to have much better Wi-Fi overall. So, just because I don't know how much more strain that would put on like it, but basically my Wi-Fi, truthfully, does like the bare minimum for streaming. So, I definitely got the interest, but well, it just ain't there right now. The tech ain't there, and the budget is jack and fuck.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Oh no, the Discord bots again. Oh yes, the Discord bots again. We get them often here. But that's the nice thing about being a smaller streamer is I literally get to see that shit and just ban them myself. Just take the little hammer and just go. No. Also, wow, we have not been encountering like anything around here. I say that now, we'll probably will, but there we go. Ah, it's 2 of them. That sucks. All right. Well. Ooh. In bad certain terms that they talk. This Bawei seems like untrained, unlike the last one.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, I have considered it because they do seem like they've kind of like they're definitely way worse at some points than others. And oh boy.
Continue the onslaught.
Also, it's like nowhere near as bad as when I first started streaming because, oh god. I swear it was like something like every stream.
Precision and power. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Okay. Here, let's let it protect on this one. Nah, I should have done the one with the lower HP, but
As the
there's
field
that.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Six to 10. Oh, so I'd say that is not good. Man, it's not his position at all. Why it's sucking bad, but yeah. Alright, there we go. We can at least rake. Nice.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah. For example, nobody often use community, for example.
Nonetheless,
Also, that internet here, still depending on the provider you can get, can be quite scummy. Big ones often suck, yeah. No, I definitely live in that situation where it's like, it's more so we technically have options in quotes, but it's like, it's really like you take this one or the other. And in fact, it is like places around us technically have somewhat of a monopoly on it, kind of, so they're afraid to make it suck ass or just
if only
quietly increase how much they charge you per month with barely even telling you. Ish. Alright.
the horror.
Let's go ahead and get yo shit out of the way. What are we doing? A lot of things, but also you chill. Take a chill pill, man. Yeah, he's rage filled one. They're kind of good. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like it's just more so the Pulaska maneuvers. Like, I've dealt with some Wi-Fi companies where literally it's like they'll increase it like by like monthly by like $5, but they don't want to tell you directly in an email or anything, so they include in like the tiniest of fucking boxes that no one's looking at when you get your bill. Oh, it's truly a fun time. 9 to 6. Well, here you can start picking at these things. Yeah, because now you can just.
Eradicated.
Arizona cannot change your contract, so they cannot raise it so easily. Ah, fair enough.
vision. The end approaches.
Okay, it's just some mushroom boys groping at me. Let's not get too dramatic here. I mean, it's not a fun time, but like, let's chill, man. It ain't bad. All this poor man's doing is just absolutioning for the rest of this fight because I don't know what else to do to keep that stress level in check. I'm scared if I transform, I'm gonna fuck him over. Even with the trinket. Boom. There we go.
Give them no quarter. Foolish.
Oh, dodgy sheath.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
+8 dodge, +1 speed, -10 accuracy range skills. Ooh, you had me up until that last part. Those good consumer protection laws, I think. EU too. Fair enough. I'm not too familiar beyond the scope of my small world. Oh god, there's dogs. Nice. Take out the pupper in one go. Take out the skeleton in one go with a knife. Even that's pretty impressive. You take more chill pills. You need it. You know what? Here, try and chance it. Oh, there we go.
Another one falls.
Pick that skeleton.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, nice. I at least get to see what I'm dealing with. Oh, wow. There's really... Okay, so I mean, there's one hallway with a lot of fights, but actually, it's been pretty generous. Honestly, I think what I might do is I might go ahead and just camp out here and then just, like... Yeah.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Alright, communion it up. So at least we don't get jumped. I don't think anyone here has a disease. No. Man, that is crazy. That is just like a camp ability. That is so useful. Marching plan. Might do the quickening to up your speed. We don't need any more scouting chance now. I really should get clean guns for you because that's kind of your major upgrade or buff, like self buff at camp. But oh well. Here we even do marching plan. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Monopolies make the world suck because they practice shitification of services over time. Yeah.
The light,
See Microsoft, for example. Yeah, let them rest a bit when I'll pep talk Abomination. We did that. Yeah, my boy Abomination must off stressed out. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, but like honestly, a lot of times I don't really even use him until I get this restraint padlock. Because otherwise I find him like almost damn near unusable because he just literally ruins himself and the party most of the time. You get about like 2 fights in and then he just everyone's day is bad. Oh, my day's about to be bad as well because I don't got any more shovels and there is 2 blocked ways. I mean, I expected this, but also, not a fan. Also not a fan of this, but... Alright, here, let's go ahead and just transform. As long as we just make it out for the rest of this, we'll, well, I'll then just, like, he'll be able to do something in town to chill out. So it's like, here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to smoke screen them to lower some accuracy. I don't know how well it'll help out, but get at least vulnerability hex them. I only use Abomination with Jester. That's fair. No, I think that was like probably my most common setup as well. Ooh, nice girl. Love a good thrown dagger crit. I just feel like that out of every other attack, it just has a nice feel to it when you just get that. Ugh! I like them groping her, but I don't like that. It's kind of disgusting. Please stop. 8 to 15, 7 to 12. Yeah, we'll just hit it like that. Pick to the face. Damn! Griffin is pissed!
The ground quakes. Obliterated.
Armor piercer in need. And then you're trying to get a heal in there. Of course. And then pick to the face.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Here, you just pop that. Oh, here. Slightly ajar. There, you poke at it. Yeah, we can drop the anti-venom. Then here, you just drink that up. Alright, so here's the second thing now. Alright, so that was not the end of the mission. So we could either attempt the next two, yeah, only 2 rooms to go. Yeah, so that's my thought process is, instead we just go this right side, take the stress, and then just hope there's no other fights from here. Because worst case scenario, it's like we literally just get into just as many fights we would if we go left. But here, just help out. We're just gonna go full torch for the rest of this. Let's hope pages torn from the journal. The others are gone. Horrific as a malevolent transformation. Scales had rods, soft, vulnerable flesh. Slowly suffocating without gills. The worst was their eyes. Closed set, forced to squint through fleshy slits. Shudder recalling the horrific and unclean warmth of their blood as I rinsed my talons. I nearly retched. May death grant them a soft mercy. There, we can do without the bandages. Alright.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Oh, well, 2 battles anyway, but it is a room with a treasure, so it'll be worth it in that regard. Ah, it's just spooters. I didn't deal with spooters. Anyway, rest my boys. Here, I don't even gotta do anything fancy, just stab them.
Executed with impunity.
Wow, these are the maggots. We just really, really hate bugs around here.
Back to the pit.
Oh, musketeer. Here, we'll pop this. Throw away our last torch.
Victory.
Here, we just leave that. We'll just see what we get with the treasure. Alright, and final fight. Oh, we can work with this. It's just humans. Or in fact, we may not even have to go, like, rage mode with you. You know! The game sensed me. That's like, it's my final mode for the night, so he's like, so it's like, screw him. Those spiders are nasty, man. Full Australia, or in Brazil's case, full acre. You know, if you were to tell me, basically, that it's like Australia has spiders those size and they're just as venomous, honestly, I'll just believe you. They're so venomous, they literally just have the venom just spewing out right there.
Annihilated.
Feels so good. Nice. Because now I can mark you. Shoot you. And we basically got the rest of this. Yeah, I don't even bother transforming for any stress. I'll just... Let's do that. Then yeah, I can do 6 to 10. Oh, got 2 of them tonight? Well, 2 bots? Get the fuck out of here. If you're curious, Acre is a state in Brazil that is isolated at the corner of the Amazon. We often joke there's aliens, dinosaurs, other weird stuff there since it's so isolated. Oh! Huh, I never heard of Acre till now. I'm gonna have to look into that. It kind of sounds like it's your own isolated Area 51.
They can be beaten.
They can, and alright, keys do nothing for the small boxes, so just toss that. And then we'll see what we got here, and then make our way out. Ah, it's trapped. Alright, well.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces.
Yeah, dude, I guess Discord will soon be a block term. Yeah, I mean, that's usually the most common ones. It's like basically it's either like some bots or people like really badly trying to advertise me that there's some sort of like artist or something that can make me overlays or emotes or anything like that. Or it's just the Discord shit. It's usually what it comes down to, so yeah. I might just look at the terminology stuff soon, but like I said, helps that I can just look at that and just be like, sniped! Oh, damn it, guys, what'd y'all get infected with? Oh god, he got the runs! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's horrible. Vampiric spirits. That I can deal with. Torn rotator! Oh no! I guess maybe she picked a little too much. Cove tactician? That's pretty alright. Witness. Will not take part in prayer activity in town. And wield scorcher. Ooh, that torn rotator is actually pretty... I don't like that.
Futile struggle or penance for my unspeakable transgressions.
Yep. I definitely want to go ahead and get the runs taken care of because, well, that's just terrible. The rest we can debate and think about. Okay, well, next boss is added to that, so the 1 Brigand 8-pounder. Alright, that'll be what we do next time. But I don't remember the 8-pounder being that bad. I know it has a gimmick, basically, but... like, I can't remember exactly what it is, pretty much, but I remember it really not being that bad. I think it's one of those things, as long as you're able to keep consistently killing and multi-targeting, you'll be good. But here, you also give her that hysterical blindness. Alright, so rest of this part is just going to be like kind of preparing for whenever we boot up next stream of this. So, firstly, let me see here. Oh, no level 2s. But what level are y'all now? Y'all are level 2s now, so you'd actually even be... Y'all would actually be the perfect ones for fighting that boss. Move Amulet, move Chance. Manslayer's Ring. Plus 25 damage versus human. That'd be too bad. Mooncloak. Ooh, I do like Tempting Fate a lot, so... And what that also say? Plus 10% stress. Oh. Blight Chance. Okay. I think I'm kind of curious. I think I'm more so interested in the Manslayer Ring. Just kind of gives something, like, for us to do more damage against humans. So I think that's kind of the one trinket we're really lacking. Like, every other enemy type, we have something to work with, but maybe people are stealing accounts on Discord and using other accounts to steal more accounts to make a botnet. Oh, wait a minute. If you're curious, someone made skeletons in a cannon bleed on YouTube. Oh, like they managed to debuff them so bad that they actually, like, could, like, hit them and cause them to bleed and all that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I always knew that was a thing because it was like, because technically, yeah, that's just a set percentage they have. Oh, but that's great. Alright. Later, I think the thing that'll determine is what kind of party do I want next time. Right, I can deal with Berengar. Berengar has rabies. I can deal with that. Rabies is something I can handle. Hit we could have in the back. I think I'll debate on the team next time, but like, yeah, we'll think about it. I gotta get those runs like fixed down. Captain, it what now? Sir, we don't need to talk about it. Yeah, we just he really hit me with the hold it there. I think we'll just think about that next time, but I think that'll be kind of setup we're looking for. Yeah, all right. Well, that has been another part to the darkest of dungeons. You do that. Good night. Good night. And Ashi, you have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night, and take a care. You're the only one here, so bother for anyone to raid or anything tonight. So I'll just play our outro music, but yep. But tomorrow we got more Yakuza Kiwamis that will be continuing, and then more basically we're kind of just back on a normal schedule till then. So guys, Kiwami tomorrow, play some more Neo next Friday as well, and yeah. Same, stay healthy, been fighting a flu for the past few weeks, that is fair. No, it's I know how that shit is. It's like fucking. I know I'm one of those where basically like the moment I get sick in any kind of way, shape, or form, I'm like, all right, my body is just going to just decline for the next something like rest of the day. But here I'll play just some Todai. Living with Determination. Okay. But that happens, Iconius. This has been some more Darkest Dungeons. I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful night, and take care. And bye-bye.